Hello and welcome to this video about troubleshooting a NEM NAC3 or NAC D3 in fact, or CD3 as they are also known. I've done two of those recently, and the guy from Victoria said that he just bought one from England and asked me if I could have a look at it. I said, oh, why not? I sort of have them in the memory, they're fresh, so why not? So what is happening here is a dreaded error. Okay, but this is after a lot of fixing. Originally what was happening, I mean the first thing why it wouldn't work is that the turntable wouldn't turn. It was just pushed in. So I put a couple of scalper blades underneath and just lifted a bit. So that was that. The second bit was that the head was getting stuck. You see, it now goes freely. But if we take off the power, you know, it is now floating. So firstly, you do mechanics, you know, if everything is mechanically good, then it's good. So the next thing I've noticed is when I took the board off, is that somebody replaced that chip. Well, that chip is programmable, and I don't know if the ones that they've done for Marantz and Philips are the same as here, or does it have a different program in it. So I would never touch that chip, and now they go for about $100. And of course there is this single crown chip that's missing a crown. It has S1, its date is 96, which I think is pretty late, but I have not, I mean, it just doesn't look like it has been replaced. So maybe it is genuine, I don't know. But anyway, so I looked at that. The next thing you do on those things is you recap it. So I tested those capacitors and they were all good. I mean, not brilliant, some of them, but they were still within specs. But since this is a strange situation, I told the guy, okay, I'll recap it. So I know that as far as this board is concerned, everything should be okay, although we are uncertain about the that chip. You know, somebody's been at it and they thought, oh, well, that's a servo chip, doesn't read, well, then replace the servo chip. But of course, there is another servo board underneath there. There are screws underneath the swing arm. But what I've noticed now, well, nothing's going to happen until I turn it back on. You see, this is a normal situation when the turntable spins and the head goes twice. It looks for track number one. But those of you who know about CD players, who have noticed that the lens did not go up and down. It didn't hunt for focus. So if you don't hunt for focus, well, you're not going to get a focus, and as such, well, it's never going to work. So this is a problem. So is it a problem with that head? Although when I sort of touch it, it is well suspended and it moves up and down. Or the servo chips 8088 and 8089 there, or maybe some other component, but I haven't noticed anything evil there. So this is it, you know, it does not hunt for focus. So we're back to that board and we'll see what is going to happen. Very often it is not the measurements, it's observation. You can very often see things that are wrong. So it does interact, and the output of this 200 microwatts. Normally players put out only 100 microwatts, but those things do 300. So it is less by a third than it normally would put out, that laser. But that shouldn't matter. It should really lock in if the focus was there, which obviously it isn't. Well, we'll see what's going to happen. Thank you very much for your attention and till the next one. Bye bye.